Hi everybody, this is Kelly, also known on Twitter as Kelly in 1977. And finally, my sister and brother-in-law stuff came in a few days ago. We actually had to go and sign for them for some reason. So this is PU leather, and the darker color, well, the different color than the brown costs $1 more for some reason. And don't know if you'll be able to see it on here, but in the middle it's got a little decoration in the leather. And then this unties and it goes through the whole book. And it does, it's hard to see, but it does have pages in it, as you can see here. And then like a little bookmarker on the inside. And they can buy reusable, because it opens up like a binder. And then this is my brother-in-law's. It comes with the little toothpicks. And it is the little bow and arrow thing I told you about. You put the toothpick in and you shoot it. So the only thing he has to do is put the little thing to shoot it. Which is like all this stuff here. It doesn't have any instructions, but I'm sure my sister can figure it out if he can't. It's a lot bigger than what I thought. I thought it was going to be like that size as the toothpicks. So it is a lot bigger. And it's quite heavy as well. And that's his Christmas gift. And it's made out of metal, and I have it gold plated. And then we went to the bagel store, or the bread store out here at St. J. And all this stuff was 99 cents. And the bread was $1.39. And the buns, 8-pack of very nice hamburger buns, $1.89. So we picked up that kind of stuff. And they're having a little sale today. This is the place. But we don't need anything because we just went Friday. And I just vacuumed and washed the kitchen floor here. Did the stove real good and counters real good. What I use to disinfect, and I'm not allergic to it, is the window cleaner with vinegar. And vinegar is a natural disinfecting product if nobody knew. We just have some dishes from last night. I ended up making the chicken taco stuffed peppers. I thought the peppers would be regular green peppers. I know Italians stuff those with the rice, with like a little sauce, and usually sausage or hamburger cheese on top. Tomatoes the same way we do. These started with a P. I'm not sure where they come from, but they were quite spicy. And I pre-cooked them for 15 minutes. It said 10. After I sliced them and cleaned them and oiled them. And then you make the chicken and everything else by itself. I made my own pico de gallo sauce. They gave you everything to do that. And then you, once everything's done, you stuff them, put the cheese on top, and stick them in the oven again. And it said to stick it back in the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. And it was in there for 25 minutes. That's how long it took cheese to melt. And they were still crunchy, but they were very spicy. I wasn't expecting it to be spicy since it said mild for spiciness. So it took me a couple hours to eat it because I had to keep drinking water in between. And then I cut up 2 potatoes and I fried them and put seasoning on them and salsa, to make them more like a Mexican taco thing to go with the peppers. So my husband liked it. I liked it. It just took me a couple hours to eat. And now that's the end of the box for this month. 3 meals. So I believe the next box is coming the first week in January. No, that would have been, what's today? Today is Wednesday. So they mail it out this Friday, and I should receive it Wednesday or Thursday of next week. And that one's $53 with 3 meals. Again, I picked another seafood dish, so it's a little bit more money for that. for my husband. And that will be the end of that box for this month. We're only doing one box a month. So I go through the menu for the month and each week, and I see what they have to offer. It's 18 items to choose from. You usually get a choice of 3 lunch items, which is cheaper. They always give you a smoothie every week, fresh fruit, which is only 5 pieces of fruit, so it's $1 a piece. Not worth it for me. Again, I can go and get one banana for like 20 cents. So, yeah, no. And the rest is lunch. I have seafood. I have all the meats mixed into it, but you're always guaranteed at least one seafood choice. So for this week that I picked, there was 2 to choose from. There was salmon and I believe shrimp chowder. So I chose the shrimp chowder for my husband because I can go to the Dollar Tree and get salmon for $1. And it's just fine. It's 4 ounces and he's the only one that eats it. So, and when I do that for him, I usually will do a baked potato with the salmon or a mashed potato, like butter and herb with it. It's really good. With some vegetables and side salad so that he's full. But, a deck of cards is a serving of meat, no matter what meat it is. That's all you're supposed to have is 4 ounces, twice a day. Some people do not know that. So yeah, we're just gonna do that. I have low fat items included, just in case there's something that I may want to try, like a salad type of thing. Each meal feeds 2 people. You can do 2, 4, and 6 servings. But the more servings, the more expensive. And we really like this company. The box wasn't damaged. It was prepared, sealed properly with all the special padding to it. It had ice pack on the meat. The meat's divided from the other stuff, and the other stuff comes in individual bags with all your product in it. So the meats come in a bag together that's sealed twice. It's put on the bottom, ice pack on top, a piece of cardboard, and then the rest of the food is in 3 bags on top. And then on top of that is where they put your menus. And we're saving all the menus. We're saving the ones that we like. And I can always go to the store because I have the menu and buy this stuff myself. And everything that they have in it, we do sell out here in Vermont. So that's good as well. So that's what we did there. I'll be posting another red rum video today. I don't know what time, but sometime today. Doing a heavy duty cleaning because my son, grandson, and daughter-in-law are coming over tomorrow. This time they're going to stay more than 10 minutes. Last week they couldn't stay very long because they had another errand to do. And they wanted to get home decent time. They live about 2 hours away from me now. And, it was their only day off last week, all week. They worked 6 days, so they were quite tired as well. So they started their day. They left at 7 o'clock in the morning last Wednesday, so they had to be up at least by 6. So that's a long day. So they're going to come over after my daughter-in-law takes her road test. And hopefully it is good news. She passed the written last week. And we're going to have matacard with sausage and ground beef for lunch. And they're going to bring the dessert. Peanut butter lasagna. I'll do another live stream in a couple weeks and just let people know, a couple days, and let people know what it was. Because it's peanut butter, but I'm not sure what it is. And apparently they make this dish at the hotel they work at. Other than that, not too much more going on. Our son Carlitos, 15, got his gifts yesterday. So I talked to him for about 45 minutes. My husband talked to him for a little bit. And then my sister was all excited because he called her, left her a message. And then she talked to him later on. So I ended up talking to her for an hour. So I'm kind of like done talking on the phone for right now. I don't want to talk on the phone. So I'm just going to finish up vacuuming. I dusted and cleaned the kitchen table yesterday because it had all kinds of stuff on it. And then for my mom's party Sunday, I'm not cooking. It's going to be like 8 people coming, and I'm not making 2 lasagnas, and got to make sure there's enough for everybody. So we're just going to get the Stuffers meat lasagna and the Stuffer vegetable family deal. It says you can get 8 pieces out of one, but they're not, I mean, they're good quality. The vegetable one, I think, is more heavier than the actual meat one. They don't put a lot of meat in it, and they put more ricotta cheese. So as it's cooking, the ricotta cheese like melts a little bit, so it's more watery. So we'll cut them in 6. That way there's 12 pieces and some cake. And maybe a couple bag of chips and dip or something like that. So that's what we're going to have for Sunday. But I still have to cook them both. And you cook them frozen, so it usually takes 2.5 hours. So I have to be up at a decent time because it's at 12. So Saturday night, when we get back from visiting my mother-in-law and my nieces and nephews, my brother-in-law, then I will go ahead and vacuum again and dust real quick. But other than that, I'm not doing anything else. That's all I'm doing for cleaning. And I'm going to start my schoolwork today. So not yesterday, which was Monday, but Sunday when I was playing with my dog, my ankle ended up going in. It does that sometimes. And it's all swollen, bruised up and stuff right now. So I'm not going out until Saturday and try to let it rest as much as I can. But it just hurts to prop it up. It hurts to lay in bed. It hurts to stand up. So, it's very sensitive right now. And other than that, I'll maybe play a game. I gotta post more videos so that I can record some more. That's the problem, is I have to be careful trying to move the videos to my D drive because I can't program it to go into my D drive. And with it copying, like pasting it, sometimes it gets corrupted. And I don't want that to happen because I have 2 videos already done. One is Eevee. It's a story-driven walking simulator game, and it's 3 parts. The last part basically just has the ending because I didn't know how much more it was going to be, and it wasn't much more. And then I let the credits roll so people can see who helped make the game, so the video would be a little bit longer. And then the other one, it was We Never Were. And it's a free game on Steam. And it's quite pretty. And it has 3 puzzles. One wasn't very difficult, and the other ones I had to figure out like how to do them. But yeah, it was a cute free game, so I have that one recorded as well in 2 parts. So I'm trying to keep up with those. I'm trying to have things already recorded because officially next Tuesday I start school. So I am going to be very busy with 2 science classes. Very demanding. One's a 4 credit and one's a 5 credit. And this is my first 5 credit ever. And I want to pull my hair out when I was taking 3 credits, not 4 and 5. So yeah. So I hope everybody has a great day. I definitely vlog and let everybody know how the party went. For my mom, just something that I and my husband can do. Because, again, when we go to school, we're not going to have a lot of time to be hanging out with people. Or at least I'm not. And he's taking 4 classes. And he has a tutor, which he will be meeting with 3 times a week. And he goes Monday through Thursday. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, he has to go up to the school twice. So it becomes a very long day. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Any concerns, comments, you can always leave them down below. And if you like my videos, please share.